Hi, I'm Nick Buick, and today I'm going to be showing you some of the lesser known little tools that are included with the On-Site Manager, just so you can get an idea for what else is there. A lot of managers just don't even know this stuff's here until they ring us up and we talk to them about it. So I just thought I'd run through some of those things today and make more people aware of some of the stuff that they've got available to them. If we go in here and look at our control panel, this is where you go as soon as you log into the site. Pretty much everything that you need from the site is available down here. This is where you'll find your listings, so you can scroll right down to them. Here's one that I've currently got advertised for rent. One of the first things I want to show you is the print brochure functionality. So what this little button here does is it takes all of your photography, it takes the address and generates a map off it, and it grabs all of the information that we have about the listing plus your contact details, and it automatically designs a 2-page color printable emailable PDF brochure of that property. It's a great tool. When we bring it up here, you'll see it takes all your photography, it lays it out neatly. There's all the stats at the top. You've got your contact details there, and also a fast link to get directly back to that listing. So you can hand these out to people during your open homes and so forth. And then they've got a little takeaway with them that again has all your details on it, as well as the property's details. More photography on the back. We also generate a map out of Google based on the address. Here's the paper-based version of the brochure that gets produced. Prints out really nice. Not only that, I've printed this one double-sided. You can print it single-sided, and that there will fit exactly 2 pages onto the for sale for rent signs that we also supply to managers. When it comes to the signs themselves, they're extremely durable. They're made of a powder-coated steel frame. It's completely weatherproof, and it will hold 2 standard-sized real estate signs. So I think those are 800 by 600 signs from memory. 900 by 600. So we also supply 2 signs with that. They're core flute panel, full color printed signs, and they're double-sided. So one side of the sign will say for sale on it, and the other side will say for rent. You get 2 of them, they're both the same, but they're both double-sided. So you can slot both of them into your sign and flip them depending on what you need. If you've got properties available for sale at the moment, then you display the for sale sign. You can do that on both sides, or you can have one side for sale, one side for rent, or you can have both for rent if you've only got rentals in the building. Again, they're UV balanced, they're really rugged, they can handle weather, sun, rain, they're waterproof. And they're just a really nice looking sign to go out the front. The really good thing about those signs as well is they're fully branded for the On-Site Manager, which is obviously the same branding that's going to be on your brochures. It's the same branding that's going to be on your advertising online. It's the same branding that is on your stock list. So that consistent branding is really important when people are looking at your listings online and then they come around for an inspection. It's really important that they're seeing that same consistent branding and signage, because otherwise they get really confused. They're like, well, I'm looking for, the On-Site Manager, and I don't know who this person is, and it really can confuse people otherwise. So making sure that we use that consistent brand all the way through, and that brand is the On-Site Manager. We chose that name on purpose. It's a very generic name, and it's the most clearly conveying name to me that you're dealing with an on-site manager in the building, which I think is really important for our users. Best of all, we can get them delivered to you and supplied obviously for $135, I think it is, plus GST. So it's a great price. It's really good value. I can't even get the signs for that anymore. Luckily, I've got a warehouse full of them, but at that price, we can't even get them at cost for that anymore. So that was a bargain when we jagged them, and we've got fair few left. So if you need one, let me know and we can get one delivered to you, $135 plus GST. When you actually look at your current listings, so for instance here we'll go view update my listings, brings up all of your listings. You'll notice at the top here there's just this little link that says print a stock list PDF of the top 21 results. Now, just like the brochure that we have here, what that does is it color prints or produces a PDF for you of your current active listings, up to 21 listings. In my case, I've only got 1 at the moment, lucky me. So it just prints 1. But again, these are A4, they're emailable, you can send them to people. It has a link to the listing, it's got the 3 photos of it, the details about it, its location and statistics. So it lays them out in a really neat little table. You can give that out to tenants. If someone comes to your door and says, hey, what have you got available at the moment? You can boom, print one of them out really fast, hand it over. Again, you can print them two pages and fit them to your for sale, for rent signs as well. They're designed to accommodate them too, so that you can constantly have what stock you have in your building out on the street being actively promoted to foot traffic. When you're done with a property, this is a great way to make a little bit of extra money. Obviously, you've got your relet fees and all your other fees there, but if you mark a property as leased here, put in the tenant details there, it'll remember any inquiries that you've received about this property. So you just have to start typing in part of the applicant's details, and hopefully it will know who you're talking about. Auto fills that with all of their information in it. You set the move-in date, which by default is I think it's a week from now, but you can change that to whatever date you need. And if you keep this little button here ticked, just like that, set listing as leased, straight away, Inspect Real Estate and the Move Me In company that they work with will swing into action. They'll get a notification about this. They will start organizing the utilities to be connected for that building. They have heaps of service providers they work with all over the state, and if you're not already registered with them, they'll contact you, because we've got your details, we'll pass it on to them. They'll contact you to get you into their system. Their commission rates are the highest that I have found, and I've looked fairly extensively on it. A single relet, you could be making upwards of $200 by connecting power, Foxtel, internet, maybe gas, depending on what the situation is. So it's definitely worth it, and it takes absolutely zero effort on your part. It's as simple as setting that property as leased, and they'll take care of everything else. The money turns up in your bank account. Couldn't be easier. In our current climate of COVID-19 and social distancing, running open homes is obviously illegal. We can't do that. We do have a little feature down here which could be really helpful for you. This is called the Ideal Week Manager Availability. Every manager has access to this. A lot of them don't know about it. If you click onto that, what it does is it brings up a little calendar schedule, and in there you can put all of the time slots in your ideal week where you are available to take people through listings. So if you like to schedule all your listings for weekday afternoons, for instance, you pop all of those schedules into this little matrix here using this calendar system up here. Add it to your schedule, and then you save the schedule. And what that will do is anytime someone inquires about one of your rental properties or sale property, it will contact them straight back and start attempting to schedule them into a time slot that's suitable for you. Once an applicant has accepted a schedule, it then blocks that time out so that no one else can take it, which means that you don't have multiple people turning up at once, which obviously is illegal right now. It'll also allow enough time for you to get your Form 9s in place for entry notices so that you're not annoying tenants or anything. And obviously when we can't do opens, it's really helpful as well doing these one-on-one inspections. So that's another little feature. That's part of the Inspect Real Estate system. We pay quite a lot of money to have that. So definitely take advantage of it. It's really useful, particularly at the moment. Thanks for watching this video. Remember to like and share. I'm Nick Buick from The On-Site Manager.